getting married. Things can still go wrong. It's beauty appointment week, which I don't really enjoy. The makeup is showing up so much nicer from the side anyway. Oh, chef's kiss. I think that's what guests want at a wedding. They want... Should I have steamed my wedding dress yesterday? Sure. Did I? No. I cannot believe this weather. Definitely gonna link my Etsy witch down below. Let the wedding festivities truly begin. You were dressed very hen-like here. I have not bought one single item of bridal paraphernalia, and I don't regret a thing. Just a reminder, you don't have to get sucked into the consumerism of it all if you don't want to. If you want to, if it makes you happy, wonderful. The girls are on the way. I think they've just left Kerry now. I heard they're bringing lunch, so I'm gonna wait. We're gonna have an early dinner and just have like a girly night. I've got alcohol-free rosé in the fridge. All of us don't really drink casually at the moment. With the wedding around the corner, I have no interest in drinking until then. I know, this sounds like the least fun hen ever already. Here's the thing, you have to do what you consider to be fun, and I think true friends know what your idea of fun is, or you guys have the same idea of fun together, and we just want to sit around and chat shit and laugh our asses off. I just can't wait to laugh. I think laughter is something that I need badly in my life right now. True, guttural, feminine belly laughter. Where is it? Anyway, I've decided I'm going to show you my new hyperfixation coffee, at-home coffee. Decaf as well, mind you. You can make it just regular old caffeinated. This is my Vietnamese iced coffee recipe. This one tastes just like the one we used to get at the Asian grocery in Kitsilano, Vancouver, the one that's just before the beach. Oh, I dream about a Vietnamese iced coffee from there and a banh mi or one of their chicken rice bowls all the time. Those little old ladies made the best food. I am a bit sick of these ones, but before these are the two that I used to use. And with this, it just kind of gives it a new twist. Nano decaf and the Aldi decaf. Not a heaped teaspoon, but just a regular teaspoon of each. Something like that. It's boiled. Then you have, of course, the secret ingredient. It is not in fact tartar sauce. It's condensed milk in here. Really small, concentrated shot. Again, just a teaspoon. Straight in. Ooh. Let it sit for a sec. We're gonna be patient. Your milk of choice, this is my favorite one. It's naturally very sweet. Square you up for the money shot. You wanna go until the color is right. You know, it's gonna differ from milk to milk. And then, just gonna give it a little. Okay, that, my friends, is my very easy at-home Vietnamese iced coffee. Yes, because you're perverts, I will do a live taste test because that seems to be a requirement of showing food and drink on the internet. I immediately have to go outside with my Kindle and enjoy this. I wasn't even planning on vlogging today. I don't know if the girls are gonna come on camera or whether we're just gonna get too wrapped up, but... What did you say? Come over here now and explain what the name of this one is. They've spoilt me with these, the most beautiful flowers.
This is a butterfly rambunchkin.
I
feel
we'll
have to look that up.
We'll have to fact check it.
Yeah.
What did you call them? You just say my scabby little flower? No, yeah, they were two peonies that were never fully came. They never peonied.
The smell.
So good. We're just gorgeous girls. We're going for an evening swim now. Michelin meal, swim.
Oh, welcome back to my vlog.
Oh, you committed. She's conscious clarity hiding down here. The fun part about this, I've had these hiding in the background. Stack it this way a lot of the time in the back of my videos. I don't know, I always felt so smug that there would be a time where I wouldn't have to hide them. Oh, with my hot water bottle. Yep, you guessed it. Day one of my period. But I shan't complain. We did a little witchy-roo, and for the past 2 days, I've just been like once or twice while in the bathroom whispering to my body, okay, period, I'd like you to come now. It's safe for you to come. I'd like you to come 2 days early. It worked. Always in awe of the power of the body and its ability to listen. I've been doing that for years. I think a lot of other women have figured that out as well. Like sometimes I'll delay it or pull it up depending. I wanted it to come a little bit early selfishly because I wanted to make sure that I was ovulating for the wedding, because I don't know, I just feel and look my best when I'm ovulating first thing in the morning, and I needed to get out of the house for my hair trial. In Middleton, we're about to go into Ciara McManus hair. I'm gonna be doing my hair on the day. Hopefully I'll like what we come up with. I think today is just about figuring out what looks good on me. I know she specializes, like her salon specializes in blonde. Won't be going blonde today. The styling is just as good, which I'm sure it will be. I purposely wore a top that was like a similar color and neckline so that we'd have a really good idea. So I definitely would recommend that if you're getting a trial. I'll show you the back because I don't know, it's kind of hard.
That's better.
Okay. I'm trying, guys, I'm trying to show you. Little loose piece here, which you probably saw, but I did run home in the rain. Pleasantly surprised, and her name was Rachel, and she was lovely to work with. Like, I didn't feel like I couldn't say what I didn't like. We really kind of worked together to do something that felt comfortable for me, that felt like me, which I really appreciated, because no one likes to leave the salon like pretending they like something, you know? Number one, if I didn't already say, I am doing my own makeup. I would love my hair off my face completely, but I have these really sort of aggressive veins that come out when I'm excited and when I'm smiling. See, like here, it's something that really comes out in photos. I think just as you get older, you tend to lose a lot of volume around your temples. Like, instead of just asking Anushka to like remove that from all the photos, I'm gonna have my hair out and then problem solved. As you saw, got some new makeup bits, but really I'm kind of deciding my eye. I do want to do a more cool toned eye. This is what we're working with today. Basically every time that I put on my makeup this week, I'm just gonna try like a slightly different eye. So today we're doing dark lids, basically just testing the tones I want. I've got a bunch of stuff going on and I'm just seeing, you know, if anything separates. And then maybe tomorrow or the next time I try this makeup, I'm gonna do maybe something closer to what I did for our civil ceremony, which was this kind of tone of grey, but more like a soft cut crease and a lighter lid. A little color theory for you, I learned when I was in, you know, doing painting, my college course and then university, and tones. I always work with tones for like passport photos, driving license photos. So with a darker color, it's always going to make that where you're putting it seem further away, and if you highlight it or use a lighter color, it's going to bring that feature forward. If darker colors pull back, lighter colors, highlights, pull forward. So that's why we put, you know, highlighters on our cheekbones. We want them to pop, brow bones, things like that. Some photos, take some video, just see how things look. I'm gonna test kind of face and how this looks on camera, on video, and on iPhone. Tip, because sometimes by eye you can think your makeup is picking up a certain way, but then, you know, when you see it in photos, it doesn't quite translate. That's my tip for kind of preparing across the board, because even sometimes you might need more eyeshadow than you think, or some more blush, whatever, for it to actually show up in photos, and I do tend to go light-handed. What I'm doing, for example, I'm literally walking around and testing all of the different lighting situations and seeing how the makeup looks. Like, I can already see that I need a little bit more shadow above like the fold in my eye, from the side anyway. Like, I was talking to the girls about this at the hen, but I don't know if all of this like mad curliness is the weather. Regrowth, because I've definitely had like a lot of regrowth on the top of my scalp. This really sort of crinkly hair, I'm trying to figure out if it's a hormonal change now that I'm getting older. I changed my shampoo and I got like a real hair dryer. I was using my Dyson hair dryer for ages. I don't know if it's like too hot, but also Ruth and Adele had it. It's actually been pissing rain all week, but I'm choosing not to worry about the weather. Mother Earth is having her downpour so that the weekend of our wedding, it can be nice. It's beauty appointment week, which I don't really enjoy. So I'm getting my lash lift, which always makes me feel so pretty. And then I have to get my nails done at some point as well. I wanted to have a chill day today. I really want to get on top of my music. And, you know, if I am going to do this little set at my wedding, I need to start preparing. Look at that lovely mural. Seeing as I've parked down here, I'm going to pop into Retro Fern because I'm going to be renting some coffee tables from her. She's really beautiful mid-century furniture. She's pretty much, I think, the only person in Cork doing like nice curated mid-century things that are somewhat reasonably priced. So yeah, lots of antique shops and furniture places are open to renting their bits out to you for like events like this. So these are the other two tables. There's going to be like a nesting table that's spread out, and then this little cutie coffee table, which I love so much. If we had space for a coffee table, I would buy this because I just think it's so pretty and like actually practical in terms of just not worrying about the wear on the top with this tiled top. It's Thursday. I need this weather to hold up. It's rained so much in July. I feel like it's going to be sunny all day today, which I think is a good indicator for the weekend. I kind of said last week though that I wouldn't stress about the weather. Have I paid an Etsy witch? Absolutely. Have I been making daily offerings? Absolutely. Makeup trial number 2. I feel like I learned a lot from the first one. I've saved a few photos of what I'd like to try today, this being one of them. And I'll be back when it's done. Okay, besties, this is trial number 2. Reached a happy medium of it showing up on camera, you know, being very tasteful in real life. I know you've probably got a million suggestions of what I could do, but just know if you're watching this now, it's too late. I'm married. I think I like the eye. I think this is along the lines of what we're gonna do. Slayed way too hard on the iPhone video, way more than this camera. I feel like vlog cameras, they just make you look ugly, I'm sorry. And iPhones, they're inaccurate in a different way, but the makeup is showing up so much nicer. The reason that I'm going for the cooler tones on the eyes is it really makes my brown eyes stand out way more so than kind of, you know, the warmer tones. What I've gathered about this little trial that we just did is maybe less on the black wing. Oh my god, I look insane. He got his pre-wedding haircut, I got my massage, picked up some bits and boots, some last minute makeup things that I felt like I didn't get the other day, and some printouts that I quickly made up on Canva the other day, but we needed one for the bar menu. So here's I'm sure a lot of you are wondering, will there be witchy touches to my wedding? Not a lot, but this is one of them. Witching Hour brews. I gave all of the cocktails that we plan to have like their own names. So for example, the espresso martini is Dark Moon Water. The margarita on the rocks is Salt Circle. Collins is renamed affectionately as Fairy Fizz. The creamy beamies because my partner insisted that we have Beamish on tap, which is like the Cork version of Guinness. It's a little sweeter. Everyone will be covered. There's going to be wine and beer too, but this is the stuff that's getting served at the bar. But our vendor for that, by the way, is Raise the Bar. So if you've been in Cork and you've been to like Cask or Paladar, pop-up bar business, and I was just like, yes. It was one of the first things I sorted for the wedding. I sorted this week was I chose a company to use store online galleries. I find that people like store so many good photos and videos and they never get to see the light of day. So this is a really easy way to upload from their camera roll like straight to a gallery, no app needed. But for here in Ireland anyway, I think they're US too, but I used wedtrove.com. I also left the URL in case, you know, people want to upload later. A little bit of an outline of the evening on a printout as well, just because I don't know, I feel like we're purposely keeping a lot of elements of the evening a surprise so that it's kind of like part of the entertainment. And I don't know, I feel like it's fun making people a little bit uncomfortable, like they don't know quite what's for dinner even. But I did think a nice little outline of the evening would be handy so that, you know, if people are floating around, they sort of know the general timeline. And I just called it our summer soiree because that's very much the theme and the vibe. I haven't really told you much about like our vibe in general for the wedding, but I will share my original mood board from like months ago. Now it's been paired way back since, you know, but this was kind of more of a mood capture. Not that I wanted everything in these images, but I think they just convey an energy that we're going for, and I think we've honestly done like a pretty good job. It's hard to say because we won't know until the day. Our venue is split into 3 rooms, right? So the middle room is almost like, it's a bit of a transient area. The room on the left is going to be the ceremony room, and the room on the right is, oh my god, it's so perfect. It's literally a blackout dark room, and it's in this beautiful, like I think one of the oldest, if not, it claims to be the oldest yacht club in the world. I don't know if that's true, but it's a gorgeous historic building that is actually now an art gallery. And guys, like the exhibitions change every month, right, pretty much, and they really support queer artists, they support neurodivergent artists, kind of their thing. It's called the Sirius Art Center, and they do like civil ceremonies all the time, but this is their first like wedding. But what we're kind of trying to achieve, right? Waterfront summer soiree, ceremony room. Then everyone sort of like makes their way to the transient room, looks at the that. You know, there's installations, there's artwork, there's canapes, there's, you know, a drink on arrival but also a drink afterwards, and then it kind of opens out onto this beautiful balcony and onto like a lower level waterfront space. Now the building is getting completely, what's the word, furbished on the outside. Like it needs loads of like new roofing, and like the paint is getting like torn off, so it's a little chaotic looking on the outside, but the inside is what matters, and it's just nice to have the outdoor space and have some fresh air going on as well. So we're going to kind of lead people out there, and then there's going to be a really quick change around. So we're storing stuff in the dark room, that's the dance floor room, and like the DJ kind of party room for later on in the evening. The stuff that's getting stored in there is going, like the couches, the rugs, the coffee tables, things like that, it's going to be brought over to the ceremony room, and then they're going to quickly turn that over and change it basically into a lounge. Now it's not going to be dark and like the vibe that I want till probably about 9 or 10 p.m, but it is, the days are feeling a lot shorter at the moment. The goal is to turn it into like a lounge speakeasy with like, you know, really nice warm up lighting, warm table lights for people that don't like music or don't like loud, you know, entertainment. My dad, like other people that are older, they can just stay and chat with kind of like ambient jazz in the background, or they can like kind of hear maybe the music from the far corner. So we're trying to create kind of this cozy lounge space that we're also going to do speeches in after dinner, and just like a space that feels really comfortable, hopefully, and just kind of something a little bit different. Generally at weddings, everyone is in the same room, and you know, I feel like the older people always feel pressured to stay and watch the young people, but this way I really like that, okay, the young people can go have their fun once, you know, the oldies and Irish are over with. We can start getting the electronic tunes going, you know. I don't know if it's gonna work, you know, it could be that everyone is very spread out, but I think the venue is small enough to feel like we're connected, but also that people can feel like not pressured, relax, or kind of like basically pick their own adventure while spending time with us. Absolutely mad organizing all of this, and you know, like this venue doesn't even have a kitchen, so really thinking about how we could accommodate everything we want to achieve has taken up a lot of time. It's not for the weak, let me tell you, it is not for the weak. It's going to be a day that really reflects us as a couple, and if we had to spend money on a wedding, I think we wouldn't do it any other way. You get it once you see the footage, but even the artist, guys, I can't, like the exhibiting artist could not be more Libra coded for 2 Libras getting married. It's Samir Mahmood, the most gorgeous romantic colors. Strings were pulled, that's all I can say, because out of all the exhibitions that I've seen showing there over the last year, this is the most like pretty one, the one that I think most people would enjoy. So kind of based some of the colors around that and the summer soiree theme. I've had to get crafty and DIY with a lot of things, including tablecloths, because let me tell you, rental tablecloths business in Ireland, a cash cow. I think I got quoted for 14 just small tablecloths, 395 euros. Nothing fancy, mind you, just like plain old white and black. I remembered that anytime I'm at a B&Q that I adore drop cloth fabric, which is like a natural cotton linen-y type, and it's absolutely gorgeous. I think it's stunning. It's the vibe that we're going for. I got really nice like moss green runners to layer on top, a little bit like a la this. Our florals are really colorful, so I just kind of wanted to lean into that, lean into the summeriness of it all. So we are doing wedding favors. I've never tried this brand, but it's an Irish brand, and I generally love these type of products anytime I'm, you know I'm going to be drinking. Asked Tipple to send me hangover defense little sachets, and I thought their branding was so on point. They come with 2 capsules that you just take with your first drink, and I don't know, I feel like they take the edge off. Are they going to stop you from getting a horrific hangover if you've been drinking all night? No. I mean, some vitamins and minerals before a heavy night on the liver can never be a bad thing. I'm just getting things that I would like to see at a wedding. We're trying to create these little moments of interaction and conversation. The usefulness, you know, I feel like these are not a waste. Speaking of drinking, our wine arrival, we didn't want to get like the cheapest stuff, you know. Husband's family did this kind of tasting with the wine guy. They know that import stuff from France, I think, all the time. Is it France? Like a rosé frizzante, white Sauvignon Blanc, and a Pinot Noir for the red. Then I wanted to make sure my non-alcoholic people were covered and felt included, because I know I'm somebody, again, doesn't drink at every function, or also just likes to stagger and still feel included. So I actually ordered some Hollow Leg, which is a non-alcoholic wine that I've tried before. Again, another Irish brand with impeccable branding. You know, it's the kind of brand that makes not drinking fun. The fizzy rosé, and I got some of the Albarino as well, the non-alcoholic Tom Collins cocktail as well. We're trying to think of everything, but I think that that's what guests want at a wedding. They want thoughtful, considerate touches, you know, that make them not feel forgotten. Forgot to vlog it, but we did have a welcome drinks for the out-of-towners the night before, and I wore my vintage Thierry Mugler suit that I got altered into a mini, and oh, chef's kiss. So my steamer conked out. Love that for me. Should I have steamed my wedding dress yesterday? Sure. Did I? No. I think it's because we stayed together last night, and honestly we're just so busy cutting tablecloths at 11 p.m. and packing things up to be taken down to the venue. But alas, we're here. I got my hair done this morning. I've just pinned it out of my face because I've just done a little bit of a face scrub. I'm packing my bags, and all is well because I've just had our second steamer that my husband brought with him to go get ready with his family. One of his brothers brought it up, so hopefully we'll have better luck this time. Second outfit that I'm wearing, it's over there. It's kind of like a creamy, very, very pale yellow number. It's gonna get here and me and Ruth are gonna go down together. But we're getting married. I knew it would be over in a flash, but I already feel like the day is over, you know, that kind of way. It's crazy when you pour so much love and work into something and then it's just done. But the sun, look at those. Those are like fake clouds. Good karma come through. I say that as I'm about to see my wedding dress where things can still go wrong. Anyone is wondering what my fragrance combo is, I think one of the perks of being on my own and getting ready on my own is that we can have this. Easily overstimulated, I cannot recommend more trying to have as much of the morning to yourself. Like, I think getting my hair done first thing and chatting to the hairdresser and her just being so friendly just really calmed me after, I guess, like anytime I don't sleep well, I get a bit like, oh. Just couldn't imagine doing that with a bunch of women running around me. As much as I love my gals, it has been like the best thing for me. They're all super old. I'm not influencing you to buy them, okay? Girly and floral while still being a bit sophisticated. It's giving like Chanel Mademoiselle. It's Chanel Paris Venice. It's one of those like exclusive-y ones that they do in the boutiques. And this one, I think I maybe have like 8 or 9 years. I got it on a Burberry press trip, but it's so lovely. And it's really kept. It's my Burberry blush. I cannot believe this weather. Definitely gonna link my Etsy witch down below. I got 2, but I think it was the second one. I have an intuitive feeling that it was the second one. I have no doubt that all of your well wishes that you've been giving me lately, either in DMs or in comments or just like in your mind, has contributed. So thank you. I appreciate it. I haven't done my lips yet, but envision a Chanel lip liner, because I remember that these are like tattoos. Forget your lip stains. It's a waxier pencil. It's a bit like the Makeup Forever Aqua Lip, but I find that kind of wears really badly. This does not move. Once it's on your lips, it does not move. I'm not saying it's like the prettiest, smoothest lip liner. I really like this shade called Nude Brown. I used to work on the Chanel counter for like 6 years.
Oh my god. It is like a pavlova on your body.
We're past halfway through 2025 and you still have not created your slice of the internet. This is your vlog reminder that no matter what kind of website you need, whether it be an e-commerce store, an e-portfolio, an appointments website, or just somewhere where people can find you, maybe even a blog, those are coming back with a vengeance, that you can design your own today all by yourself with Squarespace. Their highly customizable templates have always been easy to use, but now they have AI features that make it even simpler. You can literally have a website in a few seconds with their design and intelligence AI assistants. Don't forget they always have 24/7 support for any help that you may need. I'd highly recommend them. I have been using them myself for years, and so have you guys, with many positive reviews. Anybody that watches these videos gets a 2-week no strings attached free trial to design and play around and see how you feel before you sign up, and if you like it, get 10% off all future billing with code TARMAR. Thank you for watching and supporting. Whatever, it's a nice dress, but like today now I'm like, okay, I feel like
No, look at it. The pools of gold.
It's on. Okay, I don't have my shoes on yet, but Ruth is here. Let me just show them your outfit, because your outfit's so good. Are you ready? You're not ready.
I'm ready.
Ta-da! A vision. A vision.
Isn't it fun?
It's so good, Ruth.
Thank you.
Like, you literally look so glam.
Thank you.
Where's it from? Give us the details.
This is Karen Millen, actually.
Okay.
Everyone
loves to hear the
just
deets.
like loads of fabric. Because there's a brand online that's selling these. It's like very trendy at the moment, the capes, but no.
Karen Millen.
I just wanted this.
I also said that this is Ruth's, like, should be her signature look. It's just a soft glam, smoky eye. I think it's just very
behaved makeup, because sometimes I go crazy with.
You
both.
don't. But it's very chic and it's very red carpet, I think.
Thank you, queen.
I have my steamer, so we need to steam last cold, but that's okay. I'm dissociating at this point.
I'm just gonna bend just ever so slightly. Perfect. You're gonna look at that way.
And then you're gonna stop here, okay?
Myself and Jackie and Betty and Amir were invited to lunch by this gorgeous couple. Make it up as we go along. To be your lawfully wedded husband. Do you promise? She's in already. Just across at the ferry, but they're close by.
Okay, we got you.
Jerry, get it.
Jerry, get the lamp.
It's just a shame there's no exchange rate from friendship to euro. So listen.
I bought them in Centra, like a